Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always stopping by. In today's video, I'll be sharing a tutorial on how to cut and sew this beautiful gown. So in today's video, it will be on the pattern drafting and the cutting of this gown, while the next video I'll be uploading will be on the sewing of this beautiful gown. So if you're interested, please like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get started. Welcome back guys. So the measurements you'll be needing for this outfit is your length, that is the length of the gown, the bust, the waist, the hip, the sleeve measurement, that is the round and the length. Those are the major measurements you'll be needing. So now I'll be drafting this pattern. I've drafted this pattern a lot of time on my channel, so it will be very fast but not too fast. But this is just a pattern. This is the upper part of this dress, so I'm just drafting a half scale measurement that has a waist dart and also a side dart. So this is just what I'm drafting. So if you need a more clearer video or a more detailed tutorial on this, they are up on my channel. You can just check through, you will see one there. But with this, I hope you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to achieve. I'm just trying to achieve a basic half scale measurement, half scale bodies with a waist dart and a side dart. So that's just what I'm trying to achieve. So from this pattern now, I've went ahead to draw the waist dart, and currently I'm making the side dart for this pattern. Then the next thing I'll be doing is just to make a neckline, though this is not the actual neckline. As you can see, the neckline of this outfit, it is a irregular neckline. So I'm just trying to make a basic neckline so that from there we can build on it. So this is just a neckline that is like 2.5 inches wide, that is, it is on fold, while the depth is 2.5 also. So this is the pattern after drafting. Then the next thing I'll be doing now is to measure 5 inches from the shoulder area downward. Then I'll rule a line across the points that I've made, just like the way I'm doing now. And then the next thing you will do after that is to open up your pattern. Then from your shoulder area, from the tip of the neckline, you rule a straight line downward, just a straight line downward, just like this. Then after that, you try to make a curve here, though I will still explain better as we move on because I later changed the method. But this is just what I'm trying to do here, just to draw a curvy line here. As you can see that the straight line is not needed kind of now, but later on you will see the essence of the straight line. So then the next thing I did was to make a curved line from this other neckline, that is the end of the neck, to that new point. So now after making this neckline, I observed that this is not what I actually wanted, though you can still make use of this neckline, but I wanted something better. So I measured again, so I increased the line to 5.5. Now I'm using a black marker so that you can understand what I'm trying to do. So this is 5.5. Then from the line, from that line that I ruled the other time, I extended it downward. Then I took out 1 inch inward to the armhole area. So that is what I took out, 1 inch. Then from this tip, yes, I just ruled a curved line down to the 1 inch away from the straight line. I hope you get that now. So with that, I hope it is very clear. And this other part, I just placed my curvy part of my French curve to this area, then I connected it to that point. So that is what I did. As you can see, this is more wider and I think better than the first one I drafted. But if you're fine with the first one, you can go ahead and use the first one, but I used this one that I just drafted. So the next thing I did was to just cut out the neckline. Now let's move to the back bodies. So this back bodies is just the regular back bodies, but this has a zipper allowance at the center back. Yes, and the neckline is also 2.5, while the depth is 1.5. Then you make a curve. This is the fabric I will be using, and this is olive green and off-white. So for the olive green, I bought 1.5 yard, and for the off-white, I have 1 trouser. 1 yard is also enough, but if you have a bigger size, you can increase the yard of your fabric. So I've went ahead to use my pattern paper to cut out the front bodies, and this is my facing. My facing is very small. This is because the fabric I have left is also very small, but if you have more than enough fabric, you can cut a bigger facing, because we have to turn the neckline with a facing. We don't need a bias. So this is the back body, so I went ahead to cut this, and as you can see, the small facing I have there also. So for the front bodies, you transfer your darts to the fabric, and for the back too, you transfer your darts. This is the lower part of the gown, and it is just the regular skirt pattern. So I have a tutorial on how to draft a skirt pattern on my channel. You can just check my playlist to see the tutorial. So this is the front and the back. So the back have a zipper allowance, while the front is just the regular front skirt pattern, and it is a pencil skirt, and there's a dart there too. There's a dart at the front and also at the back. So this is the sleeve I'll be using. This is a 3/4 sleeve. I also have a tutorial on how to draft a sleeve. So I'll just link it up here, or you can just check my playlist for the tutorial. So these are the belt-like stuff that are around the waist area, that is the upper part. So this is the smaller one, so you can make it smaller than this, but because I have enough fabric, that's why I'm cutting big one. So but this is what I have here, so I'm just trying to trim it out, and as you can see, the edge of this belt, it is not straight, so I made a slant shape at this area. So the length of this is like 27 by 9 inches. I'll still aim the edge of this so it will reduce. And this is the other one too. I know this one is very much, because this is the one that will come from one side of the waist to the other side. So this is what I have. As you can see, it is very long. It's like 47 inches by 24. 47 inches by 24. So that is what I have there. So for this one now, this is just a draping I did on the skirt pattern. So if you want a more detailed tutorial on this, it will be in the next video I'll be uploading, that is the sewing video. So I'm just showing just a small clip on this. So this is what I'm just showing. So this is the one that will be at the waist area downward, that is on the skirt pattern. This is what will be on the skirt pattern, while the other one that I showed earlier will be on the upper bodies, that is the upper bodies. So those ones will be at that area. So if you want a sewing tutorial, that will be my next video. So click on the bell icon, subscribe, share, comment, like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.